Do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, we never really did friendly derbies, not when I was playing, Peter. But it's impossible to keep rivalries in check, completely in check. So while I'm not expecting everything to go flying at 100 miles an hour, this could get spicy.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man? And a chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. That's a half-decent try. That has been knocked clear. Danilo. Shapes to shoot! It's anyone's ball now.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
The ball played through into space. Danilo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Messi is over his head. Bruno Guimaraes. Santos. Marquinhos. Bremer. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. Fabinho. Fabinho forwards and with intent. Senesi, and it's played forward. Bremer gets it away. De Paul. McAllister. De Paul. McAllister. Acuna. McAllister. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Danilo is there, and he can get that clear. Santos. Santos, Marquinhos, and he goes cross-field. Acuna with a definite foul there. It's Santos! Cleared away. And here's Vinicius Junior. Goes down, but nothing given. Giuliano, long ball looking to counter. Messi in acres of space out wide. Santos. And it's Paredes. Now it's Messi. In by Messi. And he steps in, and that's the end of that. McAllister. There's the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Defending of the desperate variety. Bruno Guimaraes. Bremer. That's really well manoeuvred. Danilo. Rafinha. Rafinha. It's a delicate pass. De Paul. McAllister. Alvarez. Bremer wins the duel this time. Danilo. Bremer. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. Bremer. Marquinhos. Marquinhos shifted upfield. McAllister. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Alvarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's in a great position here. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Santos takes a shot! That's got him rattled. Senesi. McAllister. Acuna, gently done. Alvarez. Fabinho. Santos. And here's Vinicius Junior. McAllister. Probing pass. Short changes him with that pass. Santos. Play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Bremer. Fabinho. Santos. Danilo. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Rafinha. Danilo, and that's aimed into the middle. Messi. And here's Alvarez. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez, and the shot! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Acuna, played into the middle. Oh, what a climb! And he's straight offside.
Argentina definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Vinicius Junior, and it's been played through. Rafinha. Rafinha! Oh, it's come loose. Paredes with the clearance.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
McAllister has given away a free kick. Played out to the right. Danilo aimed forwards. Rafinha. And it's Danilo. Brilliantly cut out. Alvarez do have a chance to counter here. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, perfectly measured that. He has found the way through. Shot a goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Romero. De Paul. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
McAllister played with finesse. That's good play. De Paul, oh, good spread. Cross goes in there. Estevan. Santos doing full tilt down the left. Santos. That's very neat. Santos stood his ground strongly. And here's Rafinha. Chance! Spread out to the left. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. And it's been taken short. And here's Rafinha. Rafinha. This was gone, that's a foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. And he's there to clear it. Paredes. McAllister. It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Now it's Messi. Santos attempts a clearance. Proves too strong. McAllister. Paredes. Out to the right. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Messi plays it short. De Paul with the delivery. And he's there to get it away. And here's Messi. Paredes. McAllister. De Paul. Out to the left it goes. Crosses it in here. Marquinhos with the clearance. And Messi! Attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Messi has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Nicely shaped cross. Another chance from a corner. Paredes getting this one clear. Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's Rafinha. Cross from Rafinha. He's overhit it, and it's out of play. McAllister. Messi. Moved on forwards. Giuliano chasing after it. Danilo. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Danilo gets it clear. Romero have it back and can go again. And it's Messi. Messi. Dealt with nicely by the defence. McAllister. And the finish! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front!
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Argentina, they have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes, aim forwards.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Romero. Messi. That has found him in acres of space. Danilo can get it clear. Danger averted for now. And that's been won straight back. Romero. Messi. Now it's DePaul. DePaul played out towards the right wing. And here's Messi. McAllister. And here's Alvarez. Paredes. Fabinho. Danilo. Bremer. Danilo. Bremer. Marquinhos. Good play on the left-hand side here. Senesi gets across to intercept that. Giuliano. McAllister. Vinicius Junior. Rema. Fabinho. Played towards the other side. Santos. Will play through for the wide man. Very nicely done. Over to the left. Showing good feet. Time to deliver. And here's Rafinha. Tries a shot! And the ball's come loose here. And that has been clubbed away. Danilo charging forward down that flank. Santos. Good chance here. He's got away with one there.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Great defending, strong and determined. Vinicius Junior. And here's Rafinha. Caresses it through. Real chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Rafinha goes short. Cleared away. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. The pull does really well to win the ball there. And the counter is on. The pull played out to the left flank. De Paul. Chance for a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Acuna's delivery. Santos gets it away. Now it's De Paul. McAllister. Succumbs to the pressure. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Right from the top draw. A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. Argentina are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Acuna clears it away. Giuliano. De Paul. McAllister. Lobbed in behind. That's going to go a long way. Giuliano providing an outlet on that flank. And here's Rafinha. Played out wide. He's in plenty of space here. Romero. Otamendi. And it's played forward. Giuliano. Santos. Santos. Marquinhos. Bremer. 30 minutes gone. And it's Danilo. Oh, played right into his path. Bruno Guimaraes. Santos. Alvarez. De Paul. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's got away. Danilo. De Paul. He is just caressing the ball. Alvarez! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Alvarez cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
Rafinha, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Now then, the ball's come loose. Rafinha! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Rafinha is offering a right smile there.
De Paul. Messi. Out to the right. Lovely bit of skill. De Paul. Oh, good spread. Can he deliver? And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. He can get that clear. Decent progress down the left. McAllister. Acuna. Acuna. McAllister. Caught offside that time. Bruno Guimaraes. He can run onto that. Now it's Rafinha. Great chance! And he thumps it clear. And it's Danilo. Rafinha opts to play it back. Can he finish? Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Giuliano, Acuna, Giuliano, McAllister, De Paul, McAllister, it's a threatening ball. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Messi! And that is quite wonderful! About as smooth as it gets. That was beautiful, something close to genius. (3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Marquinhos. Marquinhos gently done. Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. Marquinhos. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Marquinhos chooses to go cross-field. Rafinha. And here's Vinicius Junior. Played out to the right. Nice control. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Played it. Oh, they could be caught out here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Here it is, crossed in. He's cut it out. McAllister. Brazil, time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Romero, oh, there's a probing ball. And that has been cleared. Estevan. And here's Vinicius Junior. Rafinha chips it through. The less said about that pass, the better. Get a throw in. Played in, but climbs up big! Oh, he put himself into a great position. Senesi shifted upfield. Acuna goes on a charge down the left. Acuna forwards and with intent. Santos. Marquinhos is onto it in a flash. Well read, nice interception. Keeper's got good distance on that. Great work on the overlap. A header! Harmlessly behind. Romero. And it's Messi. Alvarez. McAllister. Acuna. And it's lofted through here. And the ball is out of play. Vinicius Junior is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Marquinhos. Fabinho. Danilo. Rafinha. And here's Vinicius Junior. Paredes defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Rafinha. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well, that's a clever looking ball. Tries to get it clear. Brazil have got it back and they'll have another go. Danilo played in. That has been knocked clear. Romero. Now that's well seen too. Santos. Marquinhos played over towards the opposite flank. Brazil going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Marquinhos. That's really well manoeuvred. Well timed, excellent interception. Santos with the clearance. There will be a throw-in. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Messi. Spread out to the left. Acuna. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And the keeper beats it away. Now it's to Paul. Romero. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Romero. De Paul. Time added on 4 minutes. De Paul. Purring. And the shot! No, though, not quite.
Well, that's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
McAllister. Paredes. Acuna. Giuliano. Alvarez. De Paul. Well read. And the danger is averted. Bremer. Bremer shifted upfield. And he's picked out the run. And now the breakaway. Giuliano goes on a run down the left wing. Santos, and he cuts out the supply. Vinicius Junior. That has been cut short. McAllister. Alvarez. De Paul. Messi. Alvarez. He's had a shot! And he should have made it four. Fabinho getting this one clear. McAllister tries a measured ball. Santos with the clearance. Oh, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half. Here's the start of the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Romero. Messi. Alvarez. McAllister. Acuna. And here's... Oh, shooting chance! Messi with the short one. Marquinhos clears it away. Hit into them, gets his head on it! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Santos. That is a great pick out. Bruno Guimaraes. It's really well cleared. Throw it. That is lovely. And here's Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. Santos. Bruno Guimaraes. he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Cleared without complication. De Paul. Alvarez. Now it's De Paul. Calmly anticipates. Now who's going to be first to this? And here's Alvarez. Acuna. Cross to the back post. Carries far too far and out of play. Looking here to chip it through. McAllister. Alvarez. Paredes. Acuna. McAllister. Acuna. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Now that's a fine challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Paredes. Alvarez. Marquinhos. Aim forwards. Otamendi. De Paul. Paredes. Nice physical challenge. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. Rafinha. Decent chance! It's a loose ball. Could be danger here. And that's been repelled. Santos. Bruno Guimaraes. Out to the left it goes. Marquinhos. Looks to the other side. Oh, terrible pass. Rema, and the keeper's got it again. De Paul. Romero. De Paul. Alvarez, looking understandably energised after his goal. Alvarez, played out towards the right wing. Romero, now here's the delivery. Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. Paredes. Senesi. Giuliano. Acuna. Senesi. Paredes. And it's Messi. De Paul. Oh, nice touch. Messi. Romero. And here's Alvarez, and he shoots!
Alvarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Up he goes! It's in! A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehand behind that one.
Just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Senesi. Acuna. Giuliano. Acuna drives forward on the overlap. Aimed in towards the centre. Crossed into the middle. Paredes. De Paul. Muscular approach does pay off here. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Fabinho.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
Senesi. Alvarez. De Paul moved on forwards. Messi. De Paul with the cross. Rafinha. It's a good run down the right. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Acuna. Giuliano. De Paul. Oh, it's come loose. Well, they can break here. That's a good run down the left. Might be taken. Goes for a shot! Rafinha. Oh, sweet feet. Santos, he's gone backward here. Alvarez, over to the left. Cuts out the pass. Santos. That's tidy. Bruno Guimaraes. Santos. He has a look. It's Vinicius! And he's following up. Rafinha. And here's Vinicius Junior. Shot, surely! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Otamendi gently done. De Paul, quarter of an hour into the second half. And here's Alvarez, out towards the flank. Romero, it's a mighty effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Bruno Guimaraes. Fabinho. Bruno Guimaraes. That's been drilled forward. That's a little off target. Senesi. Otamendi. Quality ball. Bremer. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Otamendi. And it's played forward. Ederson claims comfortably. Now it's Messi. And here's Alvarez. Messi! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Oh, he's found support out wide. It's run loose here. It's a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Santos cuts it out. Giuliano tries to dink it through. Good take, and is he in?
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Danilo. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. McAllister. Giuliano. Alvarez. Acuna. Oh, that's neat. Looking for a decent ball in. Lovely feet. Acuna's delivered. Oh, smashing header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Marquinhos forwards and with intent. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Bruno Guimaraes wins the duel this time. Goes for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
De Paul. And here's Messi. De Paul. Oh, it's come loose. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, the defence just... Oh, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Santos, who does have an assist to his name. Played in by Santos. De Paul. Senesi. McAllister. Otamendi. Paredes. Senesi. McAllister. Moved on forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Ah, he's given it away. Alvarez played out to the left flank. Now, just too much on that. Bruno Guimaraes. Bremer played over towards the opposite flank. Estevan. Otamendi. McAllister. Senesi. Acuna. Giuliano. And here's Alvarez. And it's Messi. De Paul. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Bremer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Messi. De Paul. And here's Alvarez. Romero thinks one through. Ederson gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Paredes. Estevan. Oh, well measured. Senesi gets over and intercepts. McAllister. Paredes. De Paul. Danilo makes the interception. Santos. Oh, such a clever touch. Up he goes! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Back in once more. And that was very necessary. Bruno Guimaraes, and he goes cross-field. Bruno Guimaraes. And he's heaved it away. That's really well manoeuvred. No, that's overhit. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Rafinha. Romero can get it clear. And it's hoisted clear. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Rafinha. Danilo. Can he finish? Oh, split-second reaction.
Vinicius Junior really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Danilo. It's Vinicius! And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Rafinha. Out to the right. Oh, that's nice. Rafinha knocks it out wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Played out wide. Rafinha. Martinez claims it, and the danger passes. Giuliano. Oh, easy pickings there. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos. Played towards the other side. Danilo is onto it in a flash. Rafinha. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Danilo. That is good defending. It's been repelled. And it's played forward. Bruno Guimaraes. Spread out to the left. Santos looking to run onto it. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bruno Guimaraes shifted upfield. Tries a deft little ball. Romero gets good distance on it. Bruno Guimaraes played into space. Bruno Guimaraes. Alvarez. There's a counter-attack chance here for Argentina. Clipped into space. And he's there to clear it. De Paul. He is De Paul! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Marquinhos gently done. Santos. That's a nicely shaped ball. And that's a ball to nobody in particular. Otamendi aim forwards. Senesi. And it's played forward. Messi, now he's off and running. Esteban, great defending, strong and determined. Now, what about a counter-attack? And he welcomes it in. It's Alvarez! Santos. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Santos. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Santos! All at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
Rafinha, big chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish. They've played it short. Nice control. So who's he picking out? Cleared without complication. Giuliano. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Danilo done delicate. Bullish header! And somehow he managed to miss it. Acuna. McAllister, forwards and with intent. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Danilo. That's really well manoeuvred. Rafinha. McAllister. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's De Paul! Euphoria, utopia, and They are cavorting.
Argentina, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Argentina grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Esteval. That's a nicely weighted pass. Lovely bit of skill. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Rafinha. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Romero, gently done. Messi. Romero, shifted upfield. It's gone out for a throw-in. Marquinhos. Bremer. Danilo tries making a foray down the right. Danilo with the cross. Danilo cuts it out. Esteval. And here's Vinicius Junior. Played in by Santos. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. Moved on forwards. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Brazil have a free kick. Bremer. And it's Danilo. The final 5 minutes. Messi. De Paul. Brazil have reclaimed it. Senesi gets it clear. That'll be a throw. Paredes. De Paul. Senesi. McAllister. De Paul, gently done. And claimed it back swiftly. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's played forward. And the volley. And that is a save of real quality. Not easy by any means. De Paul. Alvarez. Oh, good spread. Now it's De Paul. Oh, the referee's booking him here for a dive.
Yeah, it's a good spot. I think the replays will prove he was 100% correct with that decision.
Alvarez. Alvarez, forwards and with intent. Vinicius Junior. And he cuts out the supply. Ball played right into his path. And he's there to get it away. Fabinho. Bruno Guimaraes. Estevão. Out to the left it goes. Santos. Tries to get it clear. And it's Fabinho. Santos. Giuliano. McAllister. Acuna. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. Santos. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Bruno Guimaraes played out towards the right wing. Fabinho gets across to intercept that. Rafinha. And here's Vinicius Junior. Played out to the right. Crossing. And that has been cleared. That's really well manoeuvred. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Messi. And here's Alvarez, and Messi! Acuna, McAllister, Bruno Guimaraes does really well to win the ball there. Bruno Guimaraes, McAllister, Otamendi, Paredes. Senesi. Acuna shifted upfield. Messi. De Paul is having a shot! Sticks it away! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Santos. 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 And that is that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Señoras y señores, el juicio de fútbol político apenas dejan las sensacionadas al lado.